and welcome to the Boss Academy for Women Leading in the 6 Steps to Seeing It Through. I'm talking about my personal experiences in dealing with these 6 steps, and today we're going to be talking about the mental aspect of it. So, mental health, very important, very, very, very important. How we're dealing with our mental health when going through a situation like this. Like I described in all of the 6 steps that we're talking about, this is going to have impact on you mentally and emotionally. Those are the 2 things that it's really going to impact. And all the other 6 steps kind of come in to help you maintain your mental health and your emotional state. So when it comes to mental health, you're going to be challenged by this situation. Your thinking that may have been very sound, very organized, very clear, very strong, when you are facing this unexpected attacks, you're going to now start questioning yourself, maybe withdrawing, maybe doubting yourself. Things that you knew that you could do, you can't do anymore. Things that you may have gone for, you just started second guessing, saying, "Oh, I'm not qualified." Your mental strength has been degraded because you let these people bring in these feelings into you. So your mental health is really important. If you're on a job that has really good support systems, you may have a situation where you can reach out to a mental health professional and they'll provide you free therapy with a mental health professional. I highly suggest you do this for various reasons. One of the reasons why I feel as though you should do it, because if you're really going through it and you're not thinking straight and you really are having feelings that you never felt before, whether it be just a low-grade sadness, depression, and going into really, really severe things, you need to reach out and make sure that you've made an effort before it's too late and you don't have the energy to do so. If you are getting to the point where you are super sad and you are in a real actual depression, you may not have the energy to even pick up the phone. You may have the energy to even go to the shower. You may not have the energy to turn over in the bed. So the last thing you're probably going to do is go through all this list of numbers and calling up the company and getting referred to here and then making the I'm telling you, it's not such a simple process. Some companies may make it more simple than others, but generally you're gonna have to locate where the number is. You have to call the number. You gotta locate an actual therapist that's gonna fit your days and times. All these things that you trying to do that in the middle of a distress, it's only worse. You need somebody to vent to. When you are going through a situation and it's trying you mentally, you may talk about it a lot, or you may withdraw. Whatever the case may be, everybody's different on how they handle things, but having somebody who's objective to the situation and who you can tell the absolute 100% truth to, and they're going to be objective and pretty much on your side, again, unless you are the bully, like we talked about earlier, which this is not the academy for you yet. You need to go deal with your stuff, then you can come back and be with us in this. So you can talk to them about, this person did this, now they're making me feel this way, So you can have someone who is always going to be that receptacle, like a trash can. They're always going to be taking it. They're always going to be taking it from you. Whereas your family and your friends, or the guy you're dating, or the girl you're dating, or whoever that you're dealing with, it's a limit to how much they want to hear, or even that they can hear. It's a limit to it. And I even remember going through a situation where all I kept doing, every time I met somebody new, it was the first thing that was coming out. It was defining me. Not Monique and all she could do, not Miss Bella, Fontella, all the star that she is. It wasn't that. It was, they're treating me this way. I can't take it. I don't like this. And it was not, I wasn't putting my best forward. So I was ruining relationships, not even being able to start relationships because it was nothing to build on but my frustrations. So yes, you definitely want to have support outside of your friends and family, because they're not going to necessarily understand and like, screw those people, tell them to go to hell. It's just going to be brush it off, whatever. Everybody goes through something hard. That's people's favorite line. Well, everybody faces something hard. Well, no, everyone doesn't. And everyone doesn't know how to. So again, within all of these 6 steps, making sure your mental health is intact, and making sure that you recognize the signs within yourself that when you're starting to go down a difficult path, that you catch yourself and you reach out for help. And just when it comes to mental strength, it's important, because if you don't have it, you're not going to be able to do these other parts of these 6 steps. You're not going to be able to do the other 6. Just like an Olympic athlete or something like that, they may have torn some ligament, or they may have had some type of injury, but they're still able to go out there and perform because the mind is already saying, I won, I'm strong, I can do this, I'm seeing myself past this painful situation, and I'm still going to achieve, I'm still going to turn the paper in on time, I'm still going to meet my deadline, I'm still going to be on time for work, because the mental is beyond the situation that's going on around you. So if you don't have the mental together, none of the other stuff's going to really work. It's just going to be like masking and kind of like just all over the place. It's good that you do it. Whatever step you take first, like I said, you don't have to do these steps in order. You don't have to do all of these steps. Your mental health may never be affected by these people. It may just go over your head and be like, you know what, these people are making me sick. Let me just focus on doing my makeup because they be talking, I'm just be doing this. Or I'm writing a book. I'm in meetings and they talking crazy. Honey, I ain't got time for them. I got a book that's coming out, and every time they think I'm taking notes, honey, I'm writing points to my new book. Some people are going to handle this different. But because I want to make sure that everybody has the tools, we do need to talk about the mental health aspect. Some people put their life into their job. Their job is their life. I don't suggest that. But some people that is, and that's okay for them. This is all they ever wanted to do. That work is all they have at the moment. They may not have family. They may not have a lot of friends. They may not have recreations or activities. Work is their life. So if their work life is bad, then that means their life is bad. So, we have to make sure that people who are taking this to heart, when something comes up or, a situation, they could even possibly fire you, and it could be not your fault at all. Not your fault at all. You could have been caught up in a situation of sabotage like I was, and be on the borderline of them using all these false things against you to get you out of there. And maybe you might not have a lawyer, maybe you don't know your rights, maybe you haven't documented and it's too late. Now you're out of the only thing that made you feel like something. Now what are you going to do? Well, some people, they don't know how to handle it, and they may harm themselves. So we want to make sure that you have this in place. When you get a new job and you choose this job and they tell you about your benefits, you have your medical benefits, you have these benefits, you get access to this, and they say we have EAP or employee assistance program, you take note of that. You get on top of that and you make sure that it's a number you can access, so that if a situation comes up and you don't have a counselor or whatever, that you can reach out to one to get your 3 free sessions or 6 free sessions, depends on your position, and try to stretch them out and try to put some place in your budget so that you can kind of have this going on while this situation is happening. So you can make sure you have that type of support and somebody checking on you, and you have someone you're accountable for. So like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you comment below if you have focused on your mental health and it has done you wonders. If you have never used those opportunities by your job, or you've never reached out to one, make sure that you leave that in the comments and say, I didn't know about that, and maybe I am going to go seek that out now. Please go do it and tell me your stories below. Remember to share, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.